Hello folks, welcome again to the Glasgow Celtic show. I think this is episode 9 if I'm not mistaken. It is the 23rd of the 5th, 2019, and we're only less than 48 hours away from the Scottish Cup final, where Celtic can make history. Something that's not unusual to Celtic Football Club in recent times. As we all know, we had the invincible season under Brendan Rodgers in his first season, and then we followed that, well, obviously winning the treble that season, followed up the second season of Brendan Rodgers' reign and won the treble again. And now in 2019 or 2018-19 season, Celtic Football Club is going for it again. So Neil Lennon came in February and took over the position of caretaker manager after Brendan Rodgers had left to go to Leicester City. We're not going to get into that because that's all past history. Anybody that knows, who's read my blog or heard my podcasts will know that they'll know my opinion on it. So like I said, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to rattle through these things pretty quick. I like always day. Don't like going for too long because there's nothing worse than somebody ranting on a lot of pish for 45 minutes. So I'm keeping it as brief as I possibly can. I like to try and get these in under 20 minutes. And we've got a lot to get through. So where do we start? Right, okay. I watched Neil Lennon's press conference earlier on YouTube. I'll add the link to that on the video, on the podcast, on YouTube at the bottom with various other links, but I'll put that up there for anybody who wants to see what Lennon had to say, or Neil Lennon, the gaffer, was saying about the up and coming game against Hearts. Really looking forward to the game. Got a ticket. Can't complain. I was there last week at the game. Wasn't the best of games. We won 2-1. Mikey Johnson scored 2 really good goals. We've seen the debut, the long-awaited debut of the young fella Karamok Dembele, and I was really impressed with the laddie. He played really well. He got the crowd on their feet. And I think Neil Lennon was justified in including him in the squad. Whether he will include him in the Scottish Cup final squad, I'm not sure. But we'll get to that later when I give you my own personal feelings on the lineup. I'm just reading this evening as well that Malmo are in for Lustig. He's obviously going to have his swan song on Sunday. I would fully expect him to play in the game. He's in my 11. Obviously the 11 I've picked are injury free. Anything can happen between now and then. Give him his swan song. He's been a good servant. 8 years at the club. So if he's leaving at the end of the Scottish Cup final, he would go with most Celtic fans. In fact, all Celtic fans' best wishes, because the guy's been a stalwart. He's been a good addition, a good player for the club, and he would deserve his place in the Scottish Cup final to go on a high. So getting back to what Neil Lennon was saying in his press conference, there's no point in me talking about it too much because I'll put the link, you can see it for yourself. But I agreed, in general, I agreed with everything he said about play the game first and then think about all the other stuff, because we didn't want to be putting too much additional pressure on the player, because let's not forget that the players in the club are under immense pressure to win this game, and we didn't need to be talking about open top buses, trebles, winning 9 trophies in a row. We didn't need to be overlooking the fact that we've got a hard game ahead of us against a hard team who, under Craig Levein, who are think is a good manager. I mean, okay, some of the stuff he's said down the years has riled me up, but managers do that, and I've got every respect for him and the Hearts Football Club. I gained a lot of respect for Hearts Football Club at the weekend, actually, when they gave Celtic a guard of honour, something that the fucking Huns couldn't do in the Rangers game, but never mind. There you go. But getting back to what Lennon said, I would reiterate what you'll read, what you'll see, and what you'll probably read in the coming hours. Win the game first. That's priority. Stop thinking about like trebles, 9 trophies in a row, open top buses. Take the pressure off a bit by focusing on the final. It's going to be a tough game. I would say it's safe to say that it'll be a tough game, and my score prediction would reflect that. I'm going for a 2-1 Celtic win, and I'm also going for that to be late on in the game. So it's going to be, I'm thinking we're going to be sitting 1-1 midway through the second half, and it's going to be a tense affair. It'll not go to extra time, and I don't think it'll go to penalties. I think it'll be won in 90 minutes. I certainly hope it'll be won in 90 minutes. As far as my team goes for the game, if fit, obviously, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen between now and then. I would. There'll be no surprises when I say this team, because it's probably more or less what everybody would hope Lennon will pick. But obviously Bain, Lustig, Simunovic, Tierney. Obviously Kieran's gone for his op after the game, so I'm expecting him to be playing. Tom Roderick, Brun, McGregor, the three in the mid, with Forrest and Sinclair just in front of him, Edward up front. That would be most folks' team. With barring injuries, I would assume that's pretty close to where it'll be. Formation wise, obviously a 4-5-1. I think Ollie Burke's got an injury, for what I heard for Neil Lennon's presser the day. Whether he'll make it or no, I don't know, so he might make the bench. Subs for me: and Charm, Hayes, Gordon, Beaton, Mikey Johnson. Now, I would have put Dembele in there because he came up. I mean, if it was the case that Celtic were winning quite comfortably, which I don't see, or I would have put him in. If I thought Celtic were going to romp this 3-4 man, I would have stuck Dembele in instead of Mikey Johnson, just purely to get the fans up and for a bit of celebration and give the laddie a bit more game time and playing with the first team. But at the same time, it's a hard one, eh? I mean, Mikey Johnson scored 2 goals against Hearts last week, and I think, based on the importance of this game, we'd be better putting him on the bench. But taking that away from Karam Dembele, he was brilliant. He's going to be an absolute superstar going forward for the club. Like I say, I'm going to put the links to Lennon's presser on the podcast at the bottom of the page there. I'll also put on details of the open top bus that they're talking about having. Well, obviously we're getting back to that point. We need to win the game first, and then we can think about trebles and open top buses. But according to what I've read, and again, you'll find all this information online, they're talking about an open top bus procession leaving at about around 6:30 PM from the Saltmarket, north of Clyde Street, and then ending at Bain Street. And obviously that would be something special if we can obviously get the cup won. I'm trying to think what else. Obviously the Green Brigade had a collection at the Celtic Hearts League game last week. They raised quite a bit of money for a tifo. And again, you'll find all the details for that on online, etc. And it's going to be something spectacular, I think. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the biggest ones yet, because the whole stadium, or the whole of the Celtic part of the ground is going to be participating in this tifo, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. I've no doubt about that. The boys always, they never disappoint. They always bring the atmosphere and the colour to the games. So again, that is another thing to look forward to, and again, you'll find details of that online. I think I've covered most things. I mean, I can't think of anything else at the moment other than whoever's going to the game and enjoy. Remember that this is our club making history, hopefully making history on Saturday. Like I say, I don't expect it to be a walker. Like, it's going to be a hard game, and we'll have to fight to actually achieve this. And if we do, it'll be something that I don't believe that any club will ever achieve again. I don't think we would even achieve it again, to be honest, because it's just surreal. It's something that in football doesn't happen. So I hope we do it. It'll be great. It'll be something to tell your grandmates about and that, right. I'm going to plug my blog, which is, as you know, the Celtic Footsoldiers, on WordPress. I'll put the link at the bottom of the podcast. I'll put my Twitter link on there as well, and a few other social media links. Like I say, I'll put Neil Lennon's presser link on there. Any other details that I think viable to the podcast there. Like and subscribe. Like I say, I think this is episode 8 now, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, it, well, fair dues. We all make mistakes, It's not like I'm a pro or anything like that. If you enjoy the podcast, like I say, get it shared, like it. My YouTube channel, got a lot of stuff on there, and I'm building it up slowly. It's not something I can monetise, unfortunately, because I've got a lot of copyrighted stuff on there, but I'm not actually bothered about that. I do it for the love of it, just talking about the football and stuff like that, and enjoying being a Celtic fan. Anyway, guys, enjoy the game on Saturday. God bless and hail, and I will definitely catch you sometime soon in the future. Hail.